I want to talk about trustless systems, and I want to liken it to the invention of currency. Ancient markets were more complex than they might seem in comparison to modern markets. When someone had something to trade, they had to find someone who not only had what they wanted, but who also wanted what they had. If that wasn't possible, then a third party or maybe even a fourth party had to be brought in. What it boiled down to was a distribution problem. And something as simple as a token simplified that distribution to two trades. You sell what you have and you buy what you want. A token essentially automated the process, and people no longer had to trust that it wouldn't be a convoluted mess. That's essentially what's happening on the blockchain. Complexity in the marketplace is being managed with tokens. But what I think is most interesting about it is that it's not adopting corruption. There are instances of corruption, but they're prosecuted and they just go away. They don't spread and become part of the system. There is some persistent mania involved in trading bits, but that's about it. So, how is corruption adopted? Well, one agency cheats to gain competitive advantage, and others adopt that cheat to compete with them. Accounting of the money supply, for instance, allows double counting of funds because fractional reserve banking allows double leveraging of it. This is based on trust that the banks are good for it when banking crises seem to suggest otherwise. That's created a pretty serious accounting problem. On the other hand, what we're seeing in the cryptosphere is accurate accounting of not only supply of currency, including what's locked up, but also transactions securely on the blockchain. But it's even more than that. Services are being tokenized on the blockchain. For instance, smart contracts are taking business agreements and automating that process. There's no day-to-day shenanigans, and even payments are automatic. With Ethereum's legal NFTs, a good description of a product is made into a legally binding NFT, which is tokenized on the blockchain. And if what is offered is not what's delivered, the seller has to make it right. These automations take the human behavior out of the equation, and the human shenanigans go with it. These tokens manage complexity in the marketplace so that humans don't have to. You find a token that seems to meet your needs, and you plug your needs and your wallet into it, and it works as well as it's designed to. That being said, the design phase is not only where it's vulnerable, it's also where it's flexible. There is some brute force going on in the specifics, but it's not really the case in the base functions of the system. It can adapt and correct by creation of new tokens and competition between existing ones. So it's not really being designed in a top-down way. It's being left open for competing designs. That makes it about as decentralized as practical. What I personally see with blockchain tech is more complexity. This just happens naturally when people are solving problems. There are likely to be more things tokenized on the blockchain, and tokens becoming more complex to deal with the added complexity in the marketplace. And just more automation of day-to-day functions. This has been a theoretical view of what's taking place, a high-level basic view, if you will, and it seems like the future doesn't look too bad. The present looks like hell, but the future, not so shabby. Thanks for watching.